to question time with Scotty and Kevin. This is where we answer all the questions you've been dying to know. And I'll ask the first question for you, Kevin. If you were to be eaten by a zombie, which level would you rather be eaten on?
Probably Ascension, because they've got quite cool zombies. Or Shangri-La, because there's women and I'd love to be eaten by a woman. I think that's better. The others I wouldn't really like. Yeah, that's it really. First question for you, Scotty. What are your likes and dislikes of this game in general?
Well, I'm struggling for likes. Well, I dislike the fact that the maps are small. I dislike the fact that there's campers. I dislike the fact that you can be stabbed from half a mile away. I like the fact that there's zombies. That's the best I can come up with.
I think that's one of the only good things on the game, to be honest. Just a quick question, so before we carry on, are we allowed to smoke in this lobby?
I think due to the recent laws passed in England, I don't think you can.
Well, I'm a rapper, so I can get away with anything. I shoot people, so I'm going to smoke anyway.
Oh, go for it then.
Anyway, where was we?
My next question for you is, which Grand Theft Auto character do you think best represents yourself?
I don't really know that many characters. I only know the main ones, really. The guy with the gold Uzis, I think that represents me, because he's cool but annoying. I think you either love or hate him. Can't remember his name, but...
Yusuf Amir.
That's the one, yeah. Just because, I think he's cool, just because he's got a gold Uzi. Yeah, I would say him for them reasons. Do you consider yourself a great player, and why?
Yes, I do. Sometimes it doesn't really show because my teammates let me down, so it tends to be hard to prove it. Because I tend to play as a team player, but my teammates tend to play solo, so it's hard to say really.
Yeah, no, I have the same problem, to be honest. Okay, next question.
My next question is, if you could only play one game, what COD game would you play out of all of them?
Probably the original Modern Warfare. I think that's the best one. Or the one that Zombies originally come out on, because they are the best maps, and there wasn't... Everyone played as a team on there, it wasn't just selfish, every man for himself, really.
The whole, this is my window, go away attitude.
Yeah, I mean...
That you always face on here.
Yeah, you back your team up, don't you? It doesn't matter about points, as long as you get, like, the highest level you possibly can.
Yeah, it's not about individual points, it's about team points.
Exactly. This is what some people on PS3 and on Black Ops just don't seem to understand.
Yeah, it's kids for you, they're all basically all about themselves.
This next question is it's a little bit different. Nothing to do with Black Ops at all, because I didn't want to bore people too much with Black Ops. Who is your ideal celebrity woman and why?
I have no idea.
Come on, there must be someone. Or man, whatever floats your boat, you know.
No. I don't know. I don't generally go for celebrity women. They tend to be a bit fake, to be honest.
That's fair enough, that's fair enough. Okay, next question.
My question is, what is your most embarrassing gaming moment ever?
Probably when I only got to level 2 on one of the zombie maps, but again, it wasn't my fault. I mean, I went down and nobody would come and revive me. I have no idea why. And then, because they obviously thought they were the best, they ran off and they died. Again, no, not really my fault. If they'd have revived me, we'd have probably got up to about level 50, but hey, what can you do?
Easily level 50.
Oh, easily, yeah. What do you enjoy about making videos and griefing?
The reactions from people.
And what sort of reactions do you tend to get?
Well, they don't generally tend to be angry, they tend to be more entertaining on PS3. For example, the recent Monk guy, you know, the reaction of the fact that he actually fell for the giving me ammo trick. You know, I can't believe he actually fell for that.
Yeah, I do remember that video. It was a bit retarded of him, to be honest. You didn't know whether to feel sorry for him or to laugh. Next question.
My question is, what is the best gaming moment you've ever had?
Probably when I mean, again, nothing to do with Black Ops or PS3. Probably when I completed Mario Kart and I won every single race. Probably that is. I know it's only a silly thing, but I was quite proud of that, just because I thought I'd come first in every single race, won the gold medals in all the cups, and felt really proud of myself.
Which console was that on?
On the Super Nintendo, which is the greatest console of all time, I might add.
Yeah, I have to agree, that is my favourite console. Though my favourite game on that was Donkey Kong Country.
Oh yeah, that was a brilliant game.
N64
okay,
felt
next.
a bit of a letdown for me, really.
Yeah, but still, I suppose it'll do. It's better than a Mega Drive. So, next question is, we know you're a fan of General Minus, but was it him that made you think, shit, I want to do this, and explain your answer?
Well, I've always enjoyed winding people up. Pretty much started when I was about 15, when I first came on the internet. About 14, 15. I've always been winding people up in various ways. Though it was, once I was introduced to General Minus, I thought, you know, I can actually make videos and show other people the entertainment that I get.
Yeah, that's a good enough reason. I think he had the same reaction on me, to be honest. I think that even though he's getting a bit boring and needs a bit of new material, he's still hilarious. Okay, next question.
My question is, how far and how low would you degrade yourself just to get a copy of the next Call of Duty game?
I would probably sell my body for the money to get it, to be honest. Or maybe like start another London riot and do some looting.
Yeah,
Grab a free
till it's
copy of it.
released, and then the day of the release, just, you know, slip into a shop,
Exactly.
take it while everyone's writing, you're back at home playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, and I could just get really good at it, whilst everyone else that... To be fair though, I think a lot of the people looting were quite clearly poor people, so they've probably got Xboxes. So the PS3, it may not work in my favour, as the PS3 people are going to have enough to afford it anyway. So they might just go out and buy it, or have the same idea as I do.
Yeah. What, sell the
Next
body?
question. Yeah, pretty much. Who is your least favourite griefer and why?
I'd have to say Killer Carrot. and the reason being, he's just not funny. He's clearly carried by all the others, such as General Minus and Marcus Black and the other one, that Welsh dude.
Yeah, no, Dialing Ping, I think you mean, the Welsh one.
Yeah. They basically all just carry him. I mean, if you watch a video of him on his own, it's pretty dull, really.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen many solo videos of his, probably for that reason. Okay, next question.
My question is, what is the worst computer game you have ever spent your money on?
Probably Black Ops. Simply because, I mean, I don't think it's a bad game, but I do think it's majorly overrated and it's got a lot of flaws. It's probably got more cons than it has pros. I still enjoy playing it, but it could have been so much better.
So you prefer the 50-cent game you had over this?
Yes. As shit as that was, I would have to say yes. I mean, at least that had, like, I mean, I'm quite a big fan of 50 Cent's music, and at least I could listen to his music, and now all you get is little kids singing on Black Ops. It's just really annoying. So yeah, I would have to say Black Ops, to be honest.
Well, that's a surprising answer, really.
Next question is, what do you hope to see in Modern Warfare 3 to better what you see on Black Ops?
I'd like to see better graphics, considering the fact that since Modern Warfare 1, all the graphics just look the same. It just looks like all they're doing is putting in new characters and a new storyline and a few new maps, and that's it. Basically, it's just each new game is a DLC that they're charging like 50 quid for, or whatever it is they charge. But I'd like to see bigger maps, maybe the ability to actually drive vehicles rather than just being lumps of wood in the middle of a map as an obstacle.
Yeah, it does seem pretty pointless. And even on one of the levels, they've got a swimming pool and there's no water in it. I mean,
Yeah, you can't even
what's
go
the
for a
point?
swim.
Okay, next question.
Which cartoon or gaming character do you have a crush on?
See, I've always liked Wilma out of the Flintstones. I think for a cartoon character, she was pretty. Either her or Marge Simpson. I think that Marge Simpson did have very, very nice tits. So yeah, I would say for those two. It's a stranger question and answer as that is, but okay. This is the big question for any first-person shooter gamer. Battlefield or the COD series, and why?
I would say Battlefield, since there's bigger maps, bigger variety, you can drive vehicles. I mean, the storyline on Call of Duty games just seems to get smaller and smaller, really. I mean, I'm not really the best gamer, but you know, it took me like 6 hours to complete Modern Warfare 2. I basically got it, and then like within the next couple of days it was complete, and I was like, you know, what a waste of money.
Yeah, you might as well have just rented it, and then, I mean, you got 2 days to complete it then.
Oh, I would have completed it in 2 days as well.
Okay, next question.
If Nazi zombies was real and you saw a loved one coming towards you to eat your brains, what would you do and why?
That's a tough one, because would I kill them? I suppose I would kill them because it wouldn't really be them, would it? They would be a zombie. But then
basically they'd be dead anyway.
Yeah, so if all of my family and friends were zombies, would I really want to be alive without them, or would I want to be a zombie as well? I don't know, that is a tough question.
A happy zombie with them going chewing on brains with your friends.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything, isn't it? Would you go to a desert island? You'd want to be with your friends and family. So I think I'd put up a struggle, but I'd probably leave them alive enough so that they could eat me, and then sort of regenerate their energy on my brains.
Right.
Next question is, what's the most disgusting thing you would eat for £1 million?
I don't know. I don't think £1 million would be really worth the things that spring to mind. I think I'd rather just go without.
Fair enough. £1 million is a lot of money. Think what you could do with it.
Yeah, I could
buy Treyarch.
Make them make better games as well.
Exactly, you could buy Rockstar, do what you wanted
Rockstar
to the
would be more than
GTA games.
Let's be fair.
Well, yeah, if you want to
They actually do make
over-exaggerate,
good
yeah.
games.
Well, difference in opinion on that, but we won't get into that on this interview. Okay, next question.
My final question for you, and this is the big one, save the best till last. Which do you prefer, Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Oh, easily Coca-Cola. I can drink Pepsi, but I wouldn't say I don't like the taste of it, because I will drink it, but I just don't, it's not really one of my favourites. If I had the choice between the two, it would be Coke every time. There wouldn't be a competition if I had the two in front of me.
Well, personally, I'd go for Pepsi, since Coca-Cola just tastes disgusting. But, as you said before, each to their own.
I don't know, I've never really been a massive fan of Pepsi. Plus the Coca-Cola adverts are so much cooler, so that automatically makes Coca-Cola better. Alright, and my final question is, and the final question of the evening I might add, this really is saving the best till last, not like the stupid Coca-Cola question. If somebody was to ask you for an explanation of MDC, what would your explanation be?
What do you mean explanation? You mean summary?
What is, if I was to say to you, what is MDC? Explain to me what it is. What would your answer be?
Basically, it's a group of people who would rather play for fun rather than points. We're basically all about just having fun rather than winning, as most people are.
And is that why all of your members have got really crap ratios, without sounding rude?
Well, the bad ratios tend to come from not playing properly since we're griefing, to be honest.
Fair enough. That's the last of my questions, so I'll hand over to you to wrap up the interview, and then that'll be that.
Well, everyone, thanks for watching the video. I hope you've learnt something, maybe something that you've been dying to know for a while. And if you have any questions, just post them in the comments and we may answer them in the next round of questions. Remember to subscribe and like the video. Goodbye.
Thank you, bye.